Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo. We're Metaphysical Empowerment and Wellness Events. We have events throughout the Northwest. We interview our readers, healers, and vendors, so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm here today with Cammra Garza. So Cammra, thanks so much for joining us. And I understand
Thank you, Lorelei.
You're welcome. And I understand that this is a really big deal for you, that you're sharing yourself on video. Maybe could you share a little about what, yeah.
Yes, I have been living as a hermit for many years, and basically living with spirit. And it's very difficult for me to be in public over the years because of just my heightened senses. Makes it difficult to shut things down when I'm around others, to feel others' feelings. And the common consciousness that's out there can be a little intense sometimes, because people are moving at such a fast pace and have so much going on in their lives, whereas I'm living in two worlds always at the same time. It can be challenging to open up like this on such a broad spectrum. It because I'm very singular and out in the trees and in nature most of the time. So yeah.
I know, and you've mentioned that you're a shamanic medium too, and I imagine just who you are and how you practice, like you're aware of so much more when you're out around other people, and that's, yeah.
Yes. And also we're walking in a soup with spirit all the time. And sometimes there is suffering beings or just wandering spirits around that are needing assistance, saying, hey, I see your light. I need some help. But to people who are sensitive or intuitive or mediums, we might feel an emotion overtake us or a feeling and think that it's our own. And it's that learning to separate what's me and what is somebody else. And is this a living person or is this someone needing assistance that's in spirit?
Yeah. So how do you personally go about sorting that when you're out in the world? And what has prompted you to want to be more connected and with other people now?
I just have been through a lot of intense spiritual experiences, from even being taken over, possession, but it's not like in the movies and all scary and like that. It can happen on a lot subtler levels than we realize. Emotions and stuff, and you just need to learn how to be sovereign. Who am I? Who are you? Unfolded? Are you all the way in your body? I'm someone who has a head injury, and so I tend to slip out of my body all the time. I'm between the worlds all the time, or I'll slip into dimension, or I'll see another dimension overlay onto this dimension. It's like, oh, I'm not in my body. You need to know where you're at, and are you fully unfolded? Am I all the way in all the space in my body, or is there room for something else to come on in? So it's checking in with yourself. It's unfolding and filling yourself. It's unfolding your gatekeepers and remembering that your spirit, and we can't do everything on our own. And so why not ask your best buddies to come on down, whether it's your angels or spirit guides or power animals, and you check in with them. Let them vet for you. Hey, what's going on? Is this me or is this something else? Get out of your head and ask for help. You know, it's learning how to have a relationship with spirit and walking through this world with spirit. Yeah.
So do people come to you for a session where they know that these are topics that are relevant to them, or they come for all kinds of reasons, and this is just a particular capacity you have and strength you have in working with people?
Yeah. People might have chronic depression or a sense of like loss of power or anxiety. And a lot of times it is misplaced or blocked energy within your body, or maybe you need a soul retrieval because part of your soul left from a really traumatic experience or an accident or abuse or surgery. Sometimes when an experience in our life that is going on, if it's too intense, part of you is gonna pop out so that you're not taking on the full impact of what's gonna occur. And sometimes that little piece that pops out might get lost. We're scared to come back in. And then so we're not functioning in totality in our true self, like with all of us. And so sometimes that just needs to be brought back in.
Yeah, so it sounds like people come with all kinds of different things, and then this is a part that you can see that is, we're not fully here. Yeah.
Right, or some people might know that they've been experiencing a lot of intense things and they might need a compassionate depossession. Some people just want to connect with a loved one on the other side. Some people want to go into a past life, and some people want business advice. Hey, I have these important decisions that are going on. I'm thinking about this or this. I'm thinking, or I don't know. I need some advice. Or sometimes people need guides brought in for them, or training to learn how to do these things themselves. I do all of that. Yeah. And sometimes I work with power tools, and sometimes I might, for some clients, go fully into spirit and imbue spirit into masks or power tools and put those on, check out, and let spirit do all the work through me. I'm just a conduit. I have to put my ego and my consciousness aside, go into trance, and I let things channel through me. I have specific, like Medicine Buddha is one that I work with a lot. Medicine Buddha likes to help do the work. So,
that's great. That's great.
I might use rattles or drums or poo stones or crystals or whatever. Yeah.
Wow, lovely. And I guess at a fair, do you bring just a portion of some of these things and you do slightly, is the work a little simpler that you do at a fair, or are you able to create a space where you go pretty deep with people? What's your sense?
I will do anything. If you want something that you have a big issue with, of course, we would need a personal session, anywhere from an hour to 2.5 hours, depending on what it is that you're needing. At a fair, a lot of people, I can move energy. I work with spiritual light, where I will transfigure myself and we can transmute the energy and really get down to it. Put some like a poo stones or something that's imbued with spirit and healing energy. What I'll do in a situation like that is place those on the body to assist me, since I don't have a lot of time to do all the things I would normally do. I will actually place healing things that are imbued onto your body while I'm working, so that we can get something done. Also, I use various forms of divination. Anything to do with mediumship, no problem. We can, handle that sitting at a fair, handle some things very quickly, So, yeah.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I appreciate the range of all the different things and the way you play. I can feel you playing with the energy of all this.
I love to play. It's about the play, and spirit loves to play,
It's great.
Can't be too serious about it.
If people want to learn more about you, connect with you, how do they reach you?
You can contact me at my website, which is psychiccanvas.com, because I do art and photography too. Was doing that as a living before I got into healing work, and now healing work is my living. So, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much. It's been lovely chatting with you. And for all of you,
thank you very much.
You're welcome. For all of you watching and listening, you can find us online at MetaphysicalEmpowermentEvents.com. We currently have events in Seattle, Portland, Salem, and Eugene, and also online now. So you can reach us wherever you are from your living room. Thanks so much.